Welcome here. My name is Rachel. If it is your first time, karibu. I do reviews, very honest ones. I cook. I do time and money saving videos. I also motivate you to stay healthy and active because it is not always about the body. Recently, I bought so many apples. If you watched my grocery haul, if you didn't watch, why? And the reason why I bought all of those is not because I have a lot of money. It is because the price was reduced. So I bought all of those. The plan was to dehydrate them and of course freeze them and of course eat them and of course cook them, because there is no way I am going to buy a pack apples and then come cook them. But when I have them on sale, offer, like we call it here, I can try a few things, play with them, because why not? To cut the long story short, thank you so much for the new crew. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Remember, I give you 3 videos in a week: Mondays, Wednesdays and Saturdays, 1 p.m. Nairobi time. So that means if you haven't subscribed, you just click it. It is as simple as that, and I won't disappoint, I promise. Long story short, we are going to be making a apple pie because it is yummy, it is easy to make, it is fun to make, and every time you can always do it differently because it is fun. So I want to share my recipe with you. If you like it, at the end, make sure to hook me up with a thumbs up so that someone else could get a chance of seeing it. And let us go on and make our apple pie. I'm peeling like the 6 of them. The bigger the size of your pie shell, the more you will need more apples. So I'll do 6 for now. And what you need to do is make sure that you peel them. Some people say that when you peel the apples, you'll be getting rid of nutritional stuff in apples. I think by baking them and all that, we will be messing them up anyway, but it is okay. I have tried making with unpeeled and peeled, and I stick with the peeled one. So we peel these. Here we are. You realize that my apples ziko peeled. Na unaweza kata style unapenda. You can cube them, you can cut like this. One important thing is to make sure that they are immersed in water. Let them be in the water because that will prevent them from browning. The next thing, we are going to be draining this water, and then we add our spices. Listen to some music. messy counter, and at this point we need to pour it down here, so please clean it. Okay, takes just like a second. Your vinegar water spray, if you don't know how to make that, I'll put a link, the first comment in the section. See how you can make that easy cleaning spray, and you don't have to worry. Cutter dough, the big one will be for the pie shell, and the remaining one, remember we are going to trim the pie shell, so either way you will have some kidogo kidogo dough left, so bakisha the small one for the crust. So we need to knead this. Uitengeneze like chapo, like not so thin. It shouldn't be thin like the chapo one, just thick. I don't know what centimeters, who measures food anyway. Just do your thing. There we go, my pie dish. And what I need to do is take this and then put it there, flatten it on the surface, chini, and then try to get it to the top. By the time you're doing this stuff, you should be preheating your oven. Yes, preheat it, 350 or 400, whatever that you will prefer, but preheat it vizuri vizuri. This is what we have. Next ni kukata some strips, so we kata some like this for topping up our situation here. Take our situation from the fridge. It has been sitting there for some time now, and it is all ready. Put that on top here with whatever design, or just you plate it, doesn't really matter. I don't think it does. For as long as it funikas or covers everything, then it should be fine. Let us try this out. We start with number one. I'll start with the center business there. I'm left with two. I'm not making any dough. I won't lie to you, I am not. So I want to cut these into two, equal 4, and then I make a strip from that one, because this is all mine. I'm not selling it, so there is no perfection. Anyway, excuse, I'll make a little pattern, you know. We are being fancy today. I made some mandazi kind of things. So what we are going to do, we are going to place them somewhere and just make a pattern. The last thing that you need to do before our last and final step is to make sure that the mwisho huku hivi it is tucked. So we need our crust to be golden brown. Remember, we are being fancy. We apply our eggy wash. Egg wash is what I call eggy wash. It was probably made like 1100 mistakes kwa pronunciation. Wale watu wa kuniambia niseme broccoli. He, mse, yo si yangu. Anyway, we brush this. I'll see you when it is all done. Friends, this is it after making the egg wash work. If you want to avoid all this shenanigan business that is tiring, and if you don't enjoy making such, I enjoy making things, so this to me is fun, therapy, everything. You can make a block like the shell that we made kwa bottom ya our pie dish. So what you need to do is, after you cover it, just cover it on top, and then you wedge out the sides. Cover it, then you wedge out the top, and then make sure that you make some cuts or tears, like kwa pattern ya my middle shenanigan here, to let the pressure out, because the pie will be covered all through. You don't want a disaster to happen, so you need to let the pressure mounting from the shell out. And one way of doing it, The only way of doing it is to let some small ventilations here and there. Over browned, almost burned, because such is life, but I promise you it is okay. Look at that, juicy and looking so good. Nice. So we are going to let this sit. Please let it sit as much as you can, 40 minutes plus, for everything to be just yummy as it should be. I will see you back when I am serving this. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Try my recipe, let me know what you think in the comment section. It is where we do that. And my name is Rachel, in case you forgot. I'll see you in my next one. Remember, it is Mondays, Wednesdays and Saturdays, 1 p.m. Nairobi time. Kwaheri.